Hi guys, it's your favorite internet friend here. I'm not here to lead you guys on to anything, and I'm not giving you guys any broken promises. I'm just here to talk about the football, which we all love. So Euro 2024 is right around the corner. So I thought, let me give you guys my predictions. So this year we'll see the 17th staging of the competition. Now, like all international competitions, it runs for a month. Before I talk about this staging, we just have to go back to the previous Euro 2020. We saw a shift because it was held in a global pandemic. So it was not only a host country, but host countries across multiple different cities, and that changed. That year changed the way we interact with football, how we interact in our normal lives, and we were all affected. And at that time, the Euros was exactly what we needed to stay safe. I just want to go back and talk about all the exciting, all the low moments, all the joyous moments, because I enjoyed the competition and it was the pinnacle for modern day football. So Hungary caused an upset in Group F. You'd look at the group and say, Hungary's definitely gonna be beaten by every team. They stood the test of time and they made that group completely wide open for anybody to qualify and anybody to go home. Another thing that happened that kind of stung me personally, Germany exiting prematurely. If you guys are new here, I support Germany as my European team. Then to know, I cannot say that Germany has gotten better or they look even more advanced. They are the same team as we left them in the last Euros and the World Cup, and that's the French versus the Swiss. That was an exhilarating match, end-to-end stuff. It was just completely, nail biting. I had no favorites in this game. I was just there for the football. Croatia versus Spain, it gave us the goals, it gives us the performances, it gives us all our favorite stars on a global stage. And I think that matchup, whether it's World Cup, whether it's the Euros, whether it's a Nation League, will always give us a time. Surprise, the Dutch. That goal that Patrick Schick scored was just out of this world. Puskas worthy goal. It was just one of the best goals at the time at any international tournament, and it was just crazy. Italy had a perfect run at Euro 2020. They were just winning every game, defensively stout. They scored a ton of goals. They just looked like a compact team, and then they met England in the final. And England on paper at the time, and even now, seems like the ideal team to win a World Cup, a Euros, a Nations League. But the thing with on paper in international tournament, you need a little bit of luck and you need good coaching, and England has neither of the two, so of course they lost. So let's get into this year's prediction and what I have to say. So Germany as the host country, I do not have any expectations for them, high or low. I'm more wanting to see the change from Hansi Flick to Nagelsmann and what the identity of the team will be and what the lineup is, because we've seen that coaches have struggled to pick a decent 11, and that's not on the coach's fault. I think it's on the talent batch that Germany is putting up. Group B, that's the group to look up for, in my opinion. It's gonna have some entertaining matches. It's gonna be, anybody's game, and it's just pure fun football. England will of course top Group C, but I think it comes down to the others. Who finishes second, who finishes third? Will it go down to the last day for the others to give them a possible chance of qualifying? France are the favorite in Group D, of course, but I'm keeping an eye on the Netherlands. Now, the Netherlands throughout the years have always had an incredible bunch of players, but they've just not had that luck and good coaching. And now that they're under Ronald Koeman, I'm so interested to see how this turns out. Not sure if it's good or bad, but we'll see. Belgium, they're more than capable of topping Group E, so I'm not even worried where that's concerned, and I'm not even interested in that group. Sounds harsh, but it's just the truth. Last but not least, it's also one to watch. I think there will be surprises. I think some of the favorites will be going home. I think some of the who you at least think will win are not gonna win. But yeah, some interesting facts while I was researching for this video. I've realized that 11 countries have won the Euros. So that means there has not been a debutant who has won it for the first time ever. It's always been a repeat of winners. And the repeat winners who are tallied for the most win are Germany and Spain. And so football is all about statistics, and statistically you think a deadlock break would come up. I'm not sure if either of these teams are gonna do it. Spain, they can go all the way, but it's about they tend to prioritize passes, running, how many meters stretch, defensive balls, instead of just actually winning a game of football. So I think that's their downfall here in terms of trophy logic. The host nations also have only won 3 times. Will Germany be a part of that? As I said, I'm not sure where that leaves them in terms of quality to be able to pull off something like that. But yeah, this is the part where I actually give you my predictions. All right. So for the winner, I'm backing the French. It's for my own personal gain to, you know, push Mbappe closer up in the Ballon d'Or rankings. But no, France has one of the best teams coming in. They have luck and a bit of coaching on their side. As we see, they made back-to-back World Cup finals. They are just an exciting team to watch at time. It's never about talent as an issue. It's never about on the given day, because they know when to switch that on. But I'm backing them as the winners. Goal scorer. Also, another interesting fact, Ronaldo is the highest goal scorer in Euros history, and I'm seeing him breaking the records. He's at a stage in his career now where he's number obsessed, and that keeps him going, I think. And so he's one up there. We also have to think about Mbappe, you have to think about Harry Kane, prolific goal scorers as well. I do think this year we're gonna see a player from a non-traditional big team or the favorite who is gonna score at least 5 goals, drop out early, and nobody's gonna match up to the goals accounted. The dark horse. Fun fact. I keep saying fun fact, but yeah, I don't really have dark horses because I think a lot of these teams are seasoned enough to the point where you know what to expect of them, and you know for different tournaments they give different expectations and they have different goals. So I don't go in and saying, hey, this is my dark horse, if you are following me. I do have a one to watch Georgia. It's their first time at the Euros. I want to see Kabartske. I'm not going to butcher his name, but I want to see what he does for his team, along with the other talented, amazing players they have there. Moving on to the breakout star. Now, just as the last Euro we saw Barcelona's young prolific team, Pedri, won the breakout star award, I do think it's gonna go to another Barcelona star. I mean, he has just had an incredible season, and believe it or not, guys, he's good. This is what I can't take with people. They tend to let biases and the hatred for certain clubs cloud their judgment. I'm not one of that. Yamal is great. He is good. He's gonna be a shining star if Spain and Barcelona does not overwork him as they did with him. To the underachievers, and a few of your teams are gonna get whacked here. If France does not win the whole thing, it's an underachievement for me. If England don't win the whole thing, what's the point? You guys have been saying it's coming home. When? Netherlands. At what point is the golden generation and flock are gonna win something? At what point is it gonna make sense? Spain, I think Spain are due for another win outside of their golden generation as well. The Belgians, how long do they have until they become a Germany where they no longer produce talented young stars to take over the mantle? So those are basically the big teams who are expected to win, expected to make, you know, quarterfinals, semifinals. If they don't walk away with the trophy or at least advance further on, what was the point? That's my thoughts on the whole thing. I'll come back in during exciting moments and news updates to just give you guys my thoughts, but that's for now. But also another thing I did, I played around and created my fantasy team. You guys can take a look. Give me pointers. Who should I take out? Who should I add? I think this is fun. You guys are playing Fantasy Premier League, so just to do it on an international scale is just even more fun. I also did the the bracket predictor, so it tells you each step who's gonna win what game, what group, and all of that, and the ultimate winner, which I stick with France in the end. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate the love and the support. It means a lot to me. Go and follow me on all my social media pages. You guys see me repping my Reggae Girls here moving to the FIFA World Cup. Prayers, thoughts, all the prayers for the boys so they can qualify, because they're currently doing qualifying. But yeah, also an extra note, Adidas, I love the new kit launch. It's amazing. This looks great as well. Send a few my way. But yeah, see you guys in the next video.